successful. It's can I make payroll? It's can I get caught up on the rent? It's can I get the right customer? The customer's always trying to Jew you hook up.
Today,
your neighbors want to hook up. Everybody wants to hook up except the bank. The bank don't want to hook up. They want a cash payment. And birthing is a bloody business. Hit your neighbor and say, birthing is a bloody business. If you waiting on the Gerber baby to come out, it ain't coming. If you're going to live your life on purpose, the prison is a part of the process. He is expressing to us the mystery
and the Cleveland Browns
of godliness.
taking on
That's what the
Lamar
text
Jackson
is, that he would unveil to us mysteries.
On a crystal clear late fall afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Cleveland, Ohio, and Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Rejected and ostracized, surrounded by murderers and rapists and killers.
The team who is set for football, and off we go from Cleveland.
I was in the spirit on the Lord's day, and so things
and able to get this out to the 25.
How did you get in the spirit when your body is in the cave? It doesn't matter where my body is. It matters where my head is. And my head is in heavenly places. I want to talk to somebody in this room whose body can be in one place and your head can be in another place. And the enemy has trapped you in one way, but God has strengthened you in another way.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Means in the Greek, unveiling. That God unveils himself. That God strips himself in the furnace of affliction. That God shows himself when things are at their
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more.
He shows himself.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett, credit him with the sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They set up the screen to Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Well, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks
sits in his pocket? I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
I want all the good for me, people. The good for me, people. To give God a praise. I want you to praise him until hell gets confused.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first and 3.
I thought we left her in prison, and there she is getting a revelation.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You see, Paul now says,
On 1st and 10, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That now he considers it a privilege to
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Look at how God has humbled him.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Trouble will make you relentless.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
There's purpose in my prison. God's going to get some glory out of my prison. There's purpose in my pain. For every night you cry, for every night you sit up wondering which way to go, God's going to get some glory in your life. There's purpose in your prison. In fact, the Lord brought you here.
Back to it after the pick six. Winston throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
It's just that he works all things together after the counsel of his own will. And when he gets
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Take a little strut around it. Just take a little strut.
To throw, Winston. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Oh, cool.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play fake. Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. I was thinking might have been the short pass passing game here early in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's going to serve a purpose in your life. And let me tell
The
y'all
throw over the middle, taken in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
For every time they laughed at you and thought you'd never make it, for every time all hell is going to break loose, it's going to serve its purpose.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Walked away. It's going to serve its purpose.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches.
Come back. Stop.
Are you fucking serious, bro? This is ridiculous, dog.
motivation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. You got to get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Winston's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Outbounds right around the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring us second down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that ball. Those timing routes they worked on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and this regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now Jameis on second down. Right back
Y'all
to
tripping, bro.
And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up
if it's not your kids, it's your spouse. If it's not your spouse, it's your dog. If it's not your dog, your fish
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell
all of it's going to work for your good.
Luckily
Because
enough,
God's
there are
about
more
to do
people there to
something
get him
in your
down.
life. My pain has a purpose. My pain
This
has
is
a
going to be
purpose in my life.
intercepted.
My wisdom is born out of my journey.
Let's
It's
go.
born out of my affliction. My strength comes from my struggle. If I didn't have a struggle, I wouldn't have any strength.
Bring this
To the
back.
gym.
It's a
I wasn't working out in the gym. The muscle doesn't even begin to tear
Well, this
down
defense is
until it gets to
circling
be a
early.
struggle.
A pick
That's
6
why
there,
they're
and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
Because
Partner, when you get off to a first quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Because you're growing. Your capacity
Tucker
to
now for the extra
endure more
point.
is becoming stronger. Greater is he. Greater is he.
He's got it, and it's
Greater is
17-0.
he that is in you.
A heck of a play
than
there
he that's in
defensively,
the
getting the
world.
interception,
I'm about to feel like
navigating his
preaching.
way
And
into
if
the
I
end
feel
zone
like
for the
preaching,
touchdown.
something's going to get set off in this place today. This prison can't stop me from preaching the gospel because I got a
So an early advantage now, a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away.
I can walk through the fire.
And that'll carry over the backline of the end zone for a touchback. So the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is taking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 7 yards there at a first down. They're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit.
Oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll shout for myself. I'll say amen for myself. Amen for myself. I got the grace for this.
First down carry for Henry. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Grace, it brought me through the chaos, and grace is going to bring me through this.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. 17-0 our score after one.
All you deadbeat people going to have to get out the way.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 9 from the 44. As they've got it as we resume action.
Somebody just hit some grace.
Incomplete.
That's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Henry again on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this thing all the way down to the 22. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas. They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got his man, it's Andrews. They get 6, that'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms, and you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing is Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. Got his throw down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
4th down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past getting run because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, That's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be taken. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Winston. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Winston. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Winston. That's in the hands of Crochet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. James Crochet, 33 yards. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
What I'm trying to say is that there's purpose.
He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got a man complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
And what great recognition.
Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him, throw that challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, he might be jobless right now. He may be at his wit's end. But I tell you what, I'm holding your seat.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
When I get to bringing you
inside handoff, Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Again, it's Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd down, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, guys always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Being chased out left. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years. You're not screaming out, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Captain Coleman was a pioneer, one of the first pioneers.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is now 24. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
There is purpose in your
Jameis to throw it. He'll check this down to Hines. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
But I wanted to remind her of who she was.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there and more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Some prison will make you act like an inmate. The amazing thing that we lost is that Paul never acts like an inmate. He never stopped
Winston now to throw on first down.
He's in jail.
That one complete to Crochet. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
His flesh is all jacked up. There is no medicine. There is no anesthetization.
To throw is Winston.
There is no anesthetizing of the pain that
and that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Winston. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here, the 12-yard line. Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his. Now Jackson on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. But those guys...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
It's not so much in the beginning was word like spoken word. It's thought.
Jackson.
It's thought to which he spoke.
Forced out to his left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
You know how well God thinks of you? Even though he knows about your deepest darkest
now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
My thoughts are good,
eluding the pressure right.
And not evil, that you might have
and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Facing fourth down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep, Naheem Hines.
And what I had to do without, there's purpose in it. And who didn't love me and who didn't raise me, there's purpose in it. There's purpose
so
in
we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
On my own 2 feet and speak like a grown man.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports halftime report. We saw a terrific first half from the dual threat quarterback Lamar Jackson. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Something good is going to come out of it. If he saw fit for you to suffer and to stay up at night, it's going to work together for purpose.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number.
So that what's next will feel normal. Y'all didn't hear that. What's next will feel normal because your tolerance will be built up to a level. See, you weren't ready for it.
will come out to the 25.
But look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again.
He's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
Amen. Give him all the praise you know how to give him. Any way you know how to give him. Any way you know how to give it. 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 I promise I'm going to have y'all in 3 minutes so you don't have to break out.
They'll wind up
like
getting
this
4 there on his own,
from
but it will
Alcatraz.
leave him now with a third-down situation.
And I'm just as
Well,
busy
you admire
and
anyone
important
trying to
as
pick up
you.
an additional couple of yards.
If I can
It's just
stay,
not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
If you're in this
Now
room
it's Hines.
and
He
you
won't
need a
be
church
close to a first down as he runs into a
no
wall
good mama
right around
has
the
a
line
baby
of scrimmage.
laying out in the
No
street,
gain on the play
uncut,
there. A nice job
unsalted,
defensively,
unwashed.
and it likely forces a
Damn
punt
good
situation
mothering.
on 4th.
See, today they don't hardly
So
know
they're
what good
forced to punt
mothering
on
is.
4th as this one's away.
That's not good mothering.
On the
You
return,
don't have a
Hardy.
baby and leave it laying in the street. I want you to have
It'll
a
be a
church home.
51-yard
If you come
punt
to my
that
left,
time.
whether
For the
you just got
Ravens,
saved,
they'll take
or you
over.
just moved here,
Now we
or
take
you
the
just
glance at
made
the
a
offense
decision,
as they work their
there's
way
something
back
about
out
the
for
glory
their
in
first
this place.
possession of the
My
second
spirit
half.
is experiencing something, a revelation of God, a new vision of God. Come to my left, the doors of this church are open. Come right
Jackson
now.
and the Ravens come up
Right
now
now.
first and 10 at their own 18. They'll start with a give to Henry. Get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
This is the Lord.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? Big guys up front, they're just having a ball creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 2.
This is the church that
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, I'm going to give it to you back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Out past the 30, second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
This is the church that's being exalted.
They give up the gut for Murray.
Oh, this
He's
is
on
the
here,
church.
pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 62 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Jackson now off the bootleg. That's caught. It's Flowers. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They're bringing us out right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try to pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now second and 9. In motion left, Bateman. Second down, they go again with Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They go play action with Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have opened the lead up to 30. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. We just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
First and foremost, great victory.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Because the way we landed, I like to land a little cleaner, a little more smoother. We had
and no thought of a return
really
here
good game going
behind.
to the end with all the penalties. I don't like that. I just
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
We have more structure there.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel
that his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today? Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Played their butts off. We had some guys fighting through pain, fighting through agony and all that, but they stayed out there and gave it their all, so they couldn't do it anymore.
Henry up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight for the ball and limit that game.
Henry again on second down. And he gets it down to the 32. 86 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Came here, number one, ain't something you acquire. Something it's given to you.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right.
So we got to
and that is incomplete. Oh, he had dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right.
Good game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gas, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That means a lot
to throw is Jackson. down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to speed things up here.
Make sure she's comfortable. On the way there. Yeah, we didn't put Kate on the right plane, I promise you that. But I'm thankful that we were able to do it.
Now let's go right around the 17.
How you doing?
Myles Garrett getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
That's one of the hurdles that we're jumping over.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on third and goal. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or cleat or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Third and goal, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens just continue to roll. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Yes, sir.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We never doubt Travis whatsoever. So him being himself is just what we expect.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Browns set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, and they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
On third down, Winston. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Wow. And they only mentioned he's not even mentioned.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Yeah. Well, the whole time we got it.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
A touchdown at the end.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
We don't care about how high it goes through the uprights.
Working in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Yes.
There's Winston. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A
good pickup there, 26 yards. Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
They begin with Henry. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Shot through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
What we think about the playoffs right now, right? We go one game at a time. We don't even want to be ranked. Don't rank us, please. We don't like that. We rather be at the back in the dark, you know, just chilling in the cut.
Buying time to his left.
We straight.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Or even I can figure out who deserves a lion's share of credit for their lead right now because they've been terrific in a dual-threat role. Really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his leg. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping it, and that's why his side is on top.
A day or two off, they deserve that tremendously.
On third down, Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Having a fresh lineman to rotate, they get playing time now. They may not dip and jump in the portal at the conclusion of the season. And it's tremendous that we have that type of depth.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Yes.
Sack coming from Big Dalvin Tomlinson. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
The way he supports them, the way he shows love, but he
They'll run straight ahead with Hill.
I love everything about him.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on third and about 14.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line's got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world to the challenge.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. Mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays harder to move him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I don't care. I really don't. It's just strange. It's just funny to me. I just think it's just ignorant. But it's funny. It's funny to us because you don't care less.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's what he thinks about it.
Something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has high hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yards than you expect.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. To the air again with Winston. Looking for the outrun, he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. From the 23, here's second and a couple.
Well, our program,
Now Winston. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Browns on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
We've got an opportunity
Here's Winston.
to show you what we're capable of doing.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Tackle made there by Jordan Gibbs.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight in, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
There's a lot of things
Play
that you see here
action.
that you never
It's
seen before
Jackson.
that we can't understand.
A short throw caught by
Like that
Andrews.
pass interference in the corner that
So
nobody
just
saw,
3
right?
yards on the completion
Right?
there.
Remember
And
that?
now it's 3rd and
But,
4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
We're not crying by any means because it's just part of the game.
Throwing is Jackson.
But Jimmy is the best
Escaping
young
the
man
pressure
that you
right.
ever fathom. I mean,
He
when
had
you're
him.
building a
He
young man
was
for your
open, but he
program,
couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You want all the
The
attributes
Ravens
that
send their
Jimmy
punter out
Horn
now.
has.
As
So
he's on
just
to
get the
kick
call
it
back at
away.
it like that because I wanted him to get 6, you know. But he was so broken about what transpired.
Hines now on the return.
You know, we got it together, let him know
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
We got to get him the ball more. We got to get him the ball more. He's so darn good. Yes, sir.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
So we want so much more. That's just the beginning of what we desire around here. How you doing, sir?
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Meet the credit building out. Everyone's
Touchdown catch. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
It's pretty creative. We think that same way about Hall of Fame. We wish Hall of Famers would make
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Committees that kind of don't know what the heck they great job no matter what they do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
There's some voters out there that really
the Browns set and ready to go on offense.
So you can't discredit
we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
That early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Winston now.
No, that's too easy.
This complete to David Bell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Oh, my God.
Second down and 3.
I don't care who wins. I just like the
Winston. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect it, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Winston. Out quickly to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Nobody deserves that. Somebody's going to get hit. Somebody's going to get hurt. Now you're going to jail.
Yeah, boy, another ill-advised throw there. As that will wind up incomplete.
So let's not.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
By any means, there's so much women in the crowd.
Working out of the gun. Winston.
Thank you for not doing
finding his man again. It's Judy. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back to throw again. On to screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in development, and they shut that one down with a little game.
Now Jameis on 2nd down.
You barely ever see trash around here.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them. Making them down this big in the field.
You say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely.
Here's my son. Come on. Thanks, coach.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. And quickly, they get to the line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle home and
that time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You've got a bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, he can't hold it.
That nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. But at this juncture, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They got the huge lead
just fly around.
No, they're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame. His nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy.
They're troubling the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field. That close to the goal line, the defense, they're looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You're so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Hopkins for the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So it was tough out there getting the chemistry back with
and you can bet
everybody.
they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Dealing with that. So I'm just thankful, that the team we all
and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. They know they don't need the points. They've scored an abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
In the country, so it's like, what do you expect? You have no choice but to run the ball.
So the big play nullified a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left.
Kind of forced their hand by pounding the rock.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
It felt like everything was really crisp for you guys on offense. You the running game, the offensive line.
He broke that line of scrimmage and didn't let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Knowing that we did everything we can, but we still missed out on some opportunities. So it's just watch the film.
Complete to now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here on the final stages.
Last week, you and Hank were totally on the same page. What are your thoughts on how Hank played tonight and how he rebounded from that performance last week?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
There's no way you can feel worse.
Now it's Jackson.
So it was funny that we was able to
short throw caught by Andrews. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
And that's why I communicate with them.
One last shot now for Winston.
I got to make you more comfortable in those situations.
And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
3-4 seconds, then when we get to the sideline and we talk
and as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
But yeah, nah, that's on me. So they had a flawless game out there in Pass Pro. And they definitely, we'll see what happens this week for them.
You see them coming together like that for like 2 games in a row.
Yeah. So what you saying? This is supposed to be the bad week?
No, I'm saying they're both.
Yeah, the pattern has been that. We noticed that too. We definitely talked
for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Everybody's playing, and it keeps everybody on edge and keeping it dug in it. So it's real funny though, but nah, we had to make sure we broke the pattern. That's what's up. Yeah.
One other question for you is, I know you guys have bigger goals, but bowl eligibility, this program and these fans have not seen a whole lot in the last 17 years. This is only the 3rd time. How big of a deal is it for you and this team to get to 6 wins and do this for yourself, but also for the fans?
It's big. It's big for us because it's big for the fans. Us, we don't look at any game as we look at every game that we play as a possible win. You know, so we don't go into the season or looking at the schedule like, oh, we're only going to win 6 games. You know, like that's not what happens. So the fact that we do it, it just that we did it, it just trusts our process that we're using. And we're not even hitting our peak, nowhere close. We still got a lot of things we got to clean up. We still got a lot of things offensively. We got to excel